Welcome to video 11 of Tbudd's Film Reviews.
Woo! Woo!
In this video, I will be reviewing James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. Man, I absolutely love James Gunn as a filmmaker. He just makes such beautiful movies. He made two of the best Marvel movies, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, and I think he possibly made at least top 3 DC movie. It's just, he's such an incredible filmmaker, very visual, very astounding of like set pieces, and his actions is awesome. The way he films his characters is amazing too. He really gives his characters depth, and you really care about these characters. And I mean, they're the Suicide Squad, and I actually really cared about like some people, and you know, no one was alive a long time, and when they died, you really felt something. It's just that he's really good as a filmmaker. He's really good at the capability of doing everything like that. And the way he picks his soundtrack is amazing. He really picks some amazing tunes, and they really went well with the scenes that he was trying to portray. And it really should have been like this since the beginning. From the 2016 Suicide Squad, it should have been like this. It shouldn't have been very dark and very like moody and stuff like that. And I know the Warner Brothers, they interfered with a lot of the filmmaking and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, James Gunn really brought it, and he really gave that heart. He really gave it some funny stuff. You know, like, it was really well done. The Suicide Squad has such an awesome cast, especially like Idris Elba. He's been in such awesome things like The Wire and Luther for BBC, and he was really awesome in this. He gave it such depth to his character of Bloodsport, which he's like a mercenary, but you know, he was such thoughtful stuff between him and Ratcatcher too, with the daughter and father vibes and stuff like that. And you really care about his character, like you want him to succeed and stuff like that. And yeah, he was extremely badass, and all the weaponry and all that stuff like that. And actually, he was really funny in this too. Like, his banter between him and John Cena was a highlight to the movie. Speaking of John Cena, man, so much flack that he received from Fast 9 that he was terrible in that. But I mean, he was really himself as the Peacemaker, and it really showed, because his delivery and comedic stuff was just amazing in this movie. And he was a badass. Like, he was equivalent to kind of the Idris Elba's Bloodsport. And yeah, it was really awesome. And he really, like, I think he really had fun in this, because he was himself rather than Fast 9. It was kind of like all like repetitive and just weird, and like, yeah, that's not John Cena. John Cena is very good in comedy. I say this time and time again. He was awesome in Blockers. He was great in Trainwreck, his cameo, and yeah, he was really awesome in Suicide Squad. I mean, what else can be said that hasn't been said already about Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn? I mean, she's really making this character into her own, and every time she's in something like this, it's really a highlight of the movie, because like, she's just so good in it, and it's really her. Like, she dives into the character. It's so good in this, and it's incredible. Her action scenes are amazing. Again, there's depth to her character in this that you actually wouldn't think there would be depth, because you know, she's a Suicide Squad. So it's, yeah, it was again really well done, and like, it was a lot of her scenes was very beautiful, very vivid imagery, and yeah, she was very beautiful in this too. It's, yeah, extremely badass too. I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Joel Kinnaman is back as Rick Flag again in this Suicide Squad, and he's incredible. Man, he's such an underrated actor. He's been in like the RoboCop remake wasn't that good, but he was incredible in The Killing. He's awesome in Hannah, and I mean, yeah, he's always been such an underrated actor, and he really shows it time and time again that he's really good. And his fight scenes in this movie was amazing. He had like a really awesome scene with John Cena. Well, you know, no spoiler alert, but he was really good in this one too. Viola Davis was back again, but with Amanda Waller, her character from the older Suicide Squad. And I guess she's not the villain in this movie, but she's definitely like, you know, very anti-Suicide Squad, and she does anything that's kind of very, you know, bad in her ways, but she's doing it for America. But yeah, she was very awesome in this movie, and gave it depth. I guess she gave the movie some merit because of her, you know, Academy Award nominations and stuff. She was really good in this one. I think another great highlight of this movie, and you wouldn't really think of because they're such like you know, like D-list characters, or you know, Daniela Melchior's Ratcatcher 2, and David Dastmalchian's character of the Polka Dot Man. There were such awesome, like, you know, heroes in the Suicide Squad, and you really wouldn't think because there's just, again, so random. But I mean, yeah, you got to really give credit to James Gunn's depth of his characterizations, because you really feel up for these characters. They were just really awesomely written by James Gunn, and you know, I really actually love Polka Dot Man because he's such a he's such a random character, and you really cared about him, and his powers were, yeah, he was really hilarious. And yeah, Ratcatcher too. I mean, she was the queen of rats, so yeah, it was kind of like gross, but hey, they were cute. But yeah, it was awesome stuff. I mean, yeah, Suicide Squad was just so much fun. It was just, and see it in the biggest screen possible because IMAX was just unreasonably gorgeous. And I mean, yeah, it was just incredible, man, all around. The cast was good, the comedy was good, the action was insane. Blood and gore was on another level in this one. It was insane. Yeah, I mean, it was such a good time at the movie theaters, and if you guys want, I mean, yeah, it's on HBO Max for free if you guys have it. So, but I recommend it in the movie theaters because nothing beats the IMAX theaters, and yeah, it was incredible. I loved it so much. It was a lot of fun. I give the Suicide Squad a 9. Woo!